Hi, Kiahi Palayo here, and the title of today's video is Why You Shouldn't List With Me. And if we were meeting to list your property for sale today, I would always start by saying one of three things is going to happen today. Number one, you may decide to list with me. Number two, you may decide that you're not going to list with me. And number three, if I don't think I can meet your expectations, I'd respectfully decline your listing. The question is, what expectations generally would keep me from taking your listing? And if your expectations don't meet mine, where you should actually decline to hire me. And we're going to discuss that today. In the old days, there were a lot of reasons you wouldn't choose me, whether advertising, there might be open houses. But in today's world, the real key is, do you have enough internet presence to get the job done and get the home sold? And really, that's the key today, and we do a great job with that. The number one reason why you wouldn't choose to list with me, or I'd decline your listing, would be if we couldn't agree on the price. So let's be clear. There is no absolute price for a property. There's always a range of value. There's an upper range and a lower range. And whenever I'm assessing the value of your property, in preparation for our meeting, I always say, here's a price that if I go above that, I'm not doing you a service taking the listing at that price. Because in my view, as a professional, having done this 40 years, we're just too far off on price. And if you decide that you have to be above that price, then it's incumbent on me as a professional to respectfully decline the listing. Also, if you're interviewing a broker who is willing to take the listing but isn't sold on the price, but they're just taking the listing because they want a listing, my opinion is you shouldn't hire them. Interview other brokers, get more information, and if the preponderance of information says the first broker was right and you were wrong, then I think you have to listen to the brokerage community. Now, if you just hope you get to a certain price, then that's not realistic. If you've got data that will help support that price, other than I just want that price, all right, then share it with me. Let's discuss it and come up with the right solution. But if we can't come to a meeting of the minds, as an example, you want $2,300,000, and I don't think we should be higher than $2 million. And you ultimately want to end up at $2,150,000. If I tell you that I can take the listing at 2.3, and I internally know that we're not going to be any higher than $2 million, taking the listing is lying to you. And I won't do that. And I would respectfully decline the listing. And if you're in that scenario and I look weak enough that I'm going to take it at 2.3, even though in my own mind I think it's 2 million, my opinion is you shouldn't hire me. So if you have any questions, if you'd like to talk to me, I'd love to chat with you, see what we can do to solve any issues or questions that you have. And feel free to reach out to me, call me, email me, text me, and I'd be happy to chat with you. In the meantime, you have a great day.